My name is Frank Pruitt from Far Rockaway, Queens, New York. 50 years old. I'm in Attica Correctional Facility. Been incarcerated since I was 18 years old. When you come in here, you take the crime you did or offense you caused and you put it in the back of your head. It takes a lot to do introspection. It takes a lot to confront yourself and point out your shortcomings and your flaws and your faults. And since I've been incarcerated, I have took my time and really looked at why I act this way. How did I get this way? And now walk in my true self. When I first came to prison, I never had any type of religious background. Never was involved with church or anything like that. Getting involved with Christianity is one of the best things I did in my life. As a child, I went through some real traumatic issues, but I never really addressed that issue until I became a Christian. It really helped me look into why I was so angry, why I was so combative, and make peace with myself. It freed me. It freed me emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, where I no longer live a defensive life. It introduced me to like true love. If I had the opportunity to speak to two individuals, their families, I would tell them that I am sincerely sorry for the pain that my actions caused on them and their loved ones. It was a shameful act, and I pray that they can forgive me. I pray that they can understand that I am truly sorry. I accept responsibility for what I did, and no amount of apologizing can bring their loved ones back. But from deep in my soul, deep from a place of truth, I am sincerely sorry. Work in the food service area. I love cooking. I got a knack for it. I love baking cheesecakes and carrot cakes and pineapple upside down cakes. I became so good with food service that they ended up making me a IPA, an inmate peer assistant, where I teach other inmates the proper etiquette and cleaning and measurements of foods and things like that. It's one of the highest accomplishments you can get while incarcerated. The peer counseling memo went up and they was asking guys to volunteer. I really thought about what I could offer to someone else, what I could share with someone else. Plus, being in prison for 31 years, I have experienced every form of emotion, every form of loss, and every form of grief that's in this place. And I have dealt with it. So if it could work for me, I was confident that I could talk to someone and give them some encouraging words, some inspiration, and just to help them make them through this trying time of being incarcerated. This is a very hopeless place. It's a hard place, and that's the number one thing we have. We have is our hope. I never thought I would get married. I never thought about it. I met her and we just automatically clicked. Her life was totally different from my life. She was raised with both parents. She had a good household. She didn't have no one or no family members that ever been incarcerated. She just was an overall just a breath of fresh air and just a good person. So as we got to know each other, it just clicked, and say about a year later, we decided to get married. And been married now for 15 years with her. You know, she's a beautiful spirit. She's a beautiful person, and she has definitely changed my life. I am not the same 18-year-old kid that came to prison. I know that I can and I will be a productive member of society. I know that the person I am now has something to offer this world.